On the left, we're going to have Ron Olson and Thomas Kotten. And on the right, Jake Barnett and Mike Patrick. Jake Barnett, the evil genius. First time in Appleton for him. Great to have him here. Great to have all the Canadians here. Thank you all for showing up. Our sponsor for any of our pit table events, our sponsor is Ben Small Engines. Special thanks to you, Ben. All right, game is underway. Ron has already attempted a left hook. Tries a front pin push side on Mike Patrick. Sprayed it wide. We get our first look at the 5-bar of Jake Barnett. And he's got a really, really good wall pass, really good bounce pass. He'll use the middleman pass. His lane pass is good. He's a technician. Tries to go out to the push side there. Didn't quite get it out all the way. Mike Patrick, more of a forward, but he can definitely play goalie. He was our beginner singles champion here last year. And he looked like a pro up front. Sure, he still has that pull shot in the back. All right, here's Jake Barnett. Tries to brush that one down there. Yeah, ball flies up off the table. Thomas Kotten is Ron's goalie back there. Loser side match for 13-16. Ron set up, hopping around, walking around. And Mike Patrick gets a piece of this one. Try to go to the short side of the goal there. Pass there by Thomas. And you see Ron work the far wall, a la Tony Bacon. That was his mentor in the game. That's who he chose to emulate. Ron goes pull side there. Gives his team a 2-0 lead here in this first game. There's the bounce pass I was telling you about by the evil genius. And he held on to by a thread, folks. All right, rocking. Big Rock takes it out to the pull side. Ron looks off the lane pass and brushes it down. And buries a push side. All right, another look at the 5-row of Jake Barnett. Tries to go along the wall there. Ron's only going to give him so many of those. Ron tries the same thing. And Jake sends it back to him. Patiently waited for the brush down and then utilized the dink option there. All right, here's Jake Barnett. Maybe you guys have seen his TED Talks, but we call him the evil genius. You got to see his TED Talks. This guy has graduated college, very, very young. Like, I don't even remember how young. He was like 12 or 11 or something. But like figuring out all these complex math equations as a young child, you guys. This guy's unbelievable. You have to look up Jake Barnett's TED Talks, and he's got a bunch of news interviews and stuff. And you won't help but root for this guy, because it's a really cool story. And he's got some game too. He's really good. You haven't seen the last of him here. He's gonna come out strong. He plays strong every time I play him. It's a real tough Canadian player. Mike Patrick, Jake's goalie, Wisconsin, or no, Fort Atkinson area, I think is where he's from. Southern Wisconsin. All right, here's Jake Barnett. Tries to go middleman. Ron with just incredible, suffocating 5-bar defense. Wall taken away there by Ron. And brushes it up. Quick push kick. Jake brushes that one down. He had to get Ron off him somehow. Ron was onto him when he was going in a straight line. A great wrinkle and buries a pull side. 1-1 here in game 2. Hard tic-tac wall pass by Ron. Buries the push side. He's feeling good. Ron's feeling good. If he's moving around the ball around that much, I think he's got to be feeling good. All right, Jake Barnett buries a wall pass there. Finally got by Ron with the hard wall pass again. And then goes down the middle that time to tie it at 2. Barnett takes away this uphill brush. And he'll shoot 5-bar shots too. Bounce pass there. Couldn't hold on. But he's real accurate with that bounce pass. Goes through the lane this time though. It's a big part of his game. Tries to go pull side there. Good block by Thomas. Comes back to Jake Barnett. And pull side. Yeah, Jake's first world championships. He won 4 events, I think. He won all the amateur events and all the expert events. Or 2 of each. The doubles and singles, the important ones. Something like that. Tries to go down the middle there. Comes right back to him. And goes pull side again. So a good response for the team on the right after that first game loss. Here's Ron. Trying to get back into the second game. Sprays it wide, comes right back to him and gets a fresh 15 seconds. And quickly to the push side. Ron cuts the lead to 1. And Jake Barnett's got to be careful here because you don't want to leave any window. Oh, and he didn't. Bounce pass goes in the goal. But I was going to say you don't want to leave any window for Master Olson to come back on you. Give him enough chances and he's coming back on you. All right, game 3 coming your way. Ron brushes that one up steep. He's got a real steep up. Tries that front pin push side again. Blocked up off the table. Mike Patrick puts the ball into play. And moves the ball up the table to Jake. Chance to get on the board first. And loaded up fully looking at the pull side. Jacob just pushes it out there to the deep far side. Is that one coming back? Yep. Had some spin on it. Rolled right back to Ron. Right off the post, and then it popcorned in. You got to block it twice, Mike Patrick. You got to stay with it. Yeah, it was still illegal if it touched the black, as long as it didn't touch the points. Ron's explaining. All right, 1-1 here in game 3. Jake Barnett rocking. Tries to go down the middle. Off a man and in. Timeout, Ron. All right, sponsors for this event: Ben Small Engines, Balance Studios, Cross Country Mortgage of Green Bay, Jessica Waters Real Estate, American National Bank, Good Natured E-Vapor, Holmes Automotive Recycling, A&B Process Systems, and Latticrete. All right, here's Ron Olson looking at that up, and goes down. Off the post, it looked like Mike Patrick holds on to it this time. Looking at a push shot here. On goal. Thomas D'd it up. And Ron picks up this one off the back wall. Chance to even it up at 2. Quick pull side. Rod toss, Ronzilla style. Best toss in the game. You know it. Here's Jake Barnett. Tic-tacking. Try to go through the high lane. And ends up losing it back to Ron's 3, the worst place you could lose it. And Ron buries a push side. Ron and Thomas up 3-2. Wall pass there by Jake Barnett. Chance to tie it up. Thomas stretching out his defense a little bit more. Jake goes down the middle. 3-3, game 3. Fortunate to get that one through. Match point, Ron Olson, Thomas Kotten. Timeout. Backs against the wall for Jake Barnett and Mike Patrick. That's one thing you can do anytime as a player. You can see how he's going to respond and then do a wall check just like Jake Barnett did on Ron. See what he's going to do, then take your timeout. You got a good look at the defense. You can do that same thing in the when you have the ball in your 3-bar and just get a good look at their defense. Twice a game you can do that. You get 2 timeouts per match. So that's why it's good to have your timeouts. I'm not about wasting them. Take them like when you need them like that. That's a useful timeout. He got some information, then took the timeout. Now he's going to come back with his best possible opportunity. And trust me, with that guy's brain, what he's calculating over there, you know, it's probably something sick. It's probably like a back down or a bounce pass, I'm guessing. We'll see what the evil genius has dialed up here. All right, Jake puts the ball into play. Try to go through the lane. A chance to tie it up. And give us what we all want. Meat nut action. Pull side. All right. Match point, both teams. Ron goes along the wall. Chance to close out the match. Pull side wide. Jake Barnett finds it on the 5. Small window. And he'll use a second timeout. Like I said, Ron's got some suffocating 5-bar defense. You got to think of what's worked for you so far if you're Jake Barnett. They tried a lane pass out of that timeout last time. The brush down worked well on Ron. All right. Out of timeouts, Jake Barnett puts the ball into play. Bounce pass. Couldn't hold on. Timeout, Ron Olson. I'm not sure if Ron and Thomas have used both timeouts, but they've used at least one. The guys on the right are out. All right, here's Ron. Tries that left hook. He dialed up a left hook. Ron brushes that one up. Shooting on Mike Patrick. Tries to go push side. Blocked up off the table. Mike's got the last 2 blocks. Most important blocks of his life up until this point. Almost ate that one. Out of timeouts, the team on the right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love the fight on 4-4, you guys. Meat nut. Look at him go. And it lands on Ron's 3. A chance to close out the match. Ron moving. And blocked again by Mike Patrick. Rolls to a stop, it looks like. Ronzilla puts it into play. Tries the left hook again. Going for the death blow. Shot on goal for Mike Patrick. Doesn't go in, but gets his partner a possession. A chance for Jake Barnett and Mike Patrick to feast on Master. And they do. It was a good match. Good, hard fought. Meat nut battle.